Jody. Good evening all. I'm Naomi McQueen and I'm proud to be your Labor candidate for the federal seat of Fairfax. My husband David and I live in Twin Waters. We have 3 teenage children, 2 dogs, 2 rescue cats, 3 chickens and an albino Darwin python. Our house is a zoo but in suburbia. I grew up in the Moreton Bay area. My parents had their own excavator business. My younger sister and I were expected to help out. We would be on the rake for site cleans and doing things like that on our weekend to help out with the small business. I learnt early on the importance of hard work and what it takes to provide for a family. After I finished high school, I went overseas on a 2-year working holiday, and there is no better way of getting an appreciation for what a great country is, Australia is, like travelling overseas. Who hasn't been overseas and gone, wow, I'm really great to be back home. That experience was fantastic, but I'm back now. When I returned, I set my sights on the skies and I became an air traffic controller. And as of this year, I've been an air traffic controller keeping our skies safe for over 21 years. I have recently completed a degree majoring in cybersecurity and counterterrorism. I am passionate about ensuring we address actual, not perceived risks to Australia's security, and that we continue to advocate in a responsible way on the international stage. I recognise that I've had some good fortune in life. I've had good health, steady employment, great friends and family. So I like to give back where I can, and I volunteer for Oz Harvest, Parkrun, the Twin Waters Residents Association, the Sunshine Coast Reconciliation Group and Bush Care. I have mentored women starting out in aviation, and I founded the Young Persons Group at the Sunshine Coast Airport to encourage our youth into aviation. I'm also a Justice of the Peace. Our coast and the hinterland are growing rapidly, and as more people move here, and who wouldn't want to live here, let's be honest, it's a fantastic place. But I'm keenly aware of the infrastructure and services our region desperately needs to keep pace with that growth. If I'm successful in joining a returned Albanese Labor government, I promise you I will personally advocate to deliver key infrastructure projects that remain undelivered by our existing member, despite his 6 years in an LNP government. This will include funding the Sunshine Motorway. This essential piece of infrastructure, the Sunshine Motorway, has been ignored or traded away in favour of unrealistic propositions like nuclear energy. For too long, Fairfax has been overlooked by a federal representative who has failed to deliver real outcomes. It's time for new energy and leadership that brings results. And as your Labor candidate, that's what I offer. Labor is a party of government, experienced in making hard decisions and getting things done. The Australian Labor Party has over 120 years of history and is the builder of some of our greatest economic and social achievements. We built Medicare, we invented superannuation, and we fight for progress for Australians. The global financial crisis demonstrated the ability of the Australian Labor Party to manage economic and fiscal policy. The actions of 2 Nambour sons, Kevin Rudd and Wayne Swan, ensured that Australia was just one of 4 developed countries that did not go into recession. Under Anthony Albanese and Jim Chalmers, inflation is down, real wages and living standards are growing again, unemployment is low, debt is down, interest rates are going down, and growth is rebounding solidly in our economy. Our Future Made in Australia policy will attract and sustain investment, allow us to value add to our resources and strengthen innovation and digital services. I look forward to your questions.